Welcome, everyone. Thank God it's Friday. Michael Budd, good seeing you this afternoon. Hope all's well with the family. I want to thank everyone for joining me for another episode of Fix It Friday. So, if you're out there and you're listening here today live, please give me a shout out. Please send me a message through the platform you're on, whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube. Let me know you're out there. If you have questions about your digital marketing or anything about video content creation or lead generation or sales pages, anything like that, put them in the posts and I will answer those at the end. Today we have an interesting topic to cover. AI. Hopefully you liked my email, my reference to Terminator 2. Love that movie. What an incredible use of special effects back in the day. For those of you who know me from my career, you know that I'm a big special effects nut, and I moved out to Hollywood back in my 20s. Can everyone hear me okay? If you can hear me, please let me know. Let me just make sure my audio is working. Hey, cousin Stacy, nice to see you as well. Thanks for joining me here today. We got a good episode today. So, any of you who've never been to Fix It Friday, let me tell you a little bit about it and we'll jump in. So, Fix It Friday was something I started, I don't know, a couple months ago during the pandemic because I wanted to exercise my live video streaming experience. I've never live streamed before, and I do a lot of recorded video, but oh, good. Thank you, Michael. But I hadn't done a lot of live video, and everyone's doing Facebook Live, so I wanted to learn that. But also, I really wanted to do it as a way to give back, to help businesses. So many businesses are struggling right now, to give businesses an opportunity to get help, get free help on their digital marketing, find out how to get leads, how to use digital advertising, those type of things. Hey, Bruce, thanks for joining me today. So that was really the genesis of it. And typically what I'll have is a business come on, I'll have them share an example of a campaign they're doing, and we'll break it down and see what's working, what's not working, give them some suggestions that they could have greater success with their advertising and marketing. So that's basically the genesis of this. Today, I didn't have someone submit. So I decided to make today about something that I learned about recently, which I hadn't known about, and it is amazing. It's really amazing that you can use AI to help you with your copywriting. And I'm a video guy, I'm a visual guy, I'm a photographer. I don't like having to write. I know it's a skill I have to be good at, and I have become good over the years, but it's nice to now have a tool that goes out to the internet and finds all this content and is able to assimilate it in literally seconds to help you with your copy. So let me just share one thing and we'll jump right into the content. So let me go to my slides here for a second. So one thing I just wanted to share here is this slide, and let me move this out of my way. If anyone has questions, digital marketing is a very broad subject matter. These are really my core areas of excellence, I'll call it. So if anyone has any questions in their business about video marketing, social media marketing, pay-per-click advertising, sales funnels, or just marketing automation, and that kind of plays into our conversation today about AI, let me know. So I share with this Terminator 2. This was a movie that was being worked on when I worked in Hollywood, so it has a special meaning to me. I'm a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan and just love the series. So hope you guys did too. Hopefully it was a motivation for you to join me here today. Okay, so let's talk about artificial intelligence. Now, you've already probably seen this in your business already. If you use a CRM, if you use things like Salesforce or any of those kind of platforms where you can trigger events based on behavior. So CRMs have been around for a while. These are content relational, I forget what the M stands for. Content relation management, I think it is. So that's one platform you may have seen some artificial intelligence. Another one is email marketing. Any of you that use MailChimp, there's a little artificial intelligence built into that. Active Campaign is for those of you who want to take it a step higher. For those of you who want to take it even higher, Infusionsoft is a platform out there. And then if you're doing sales funnels, if you're doing any kind of online marketing, you're making landing pages, and you're building funnels, a platform like ClickFunnels that's out there is where also there is AI that you can leverage in those platforms. But I've known about all of those, but I never knew that you could use AI as relates to copywriting. Just by any of the folks that are joining me here today, is anyone using this kind of technology as it relates to their copywriting? Uh, customer relationship management. There you go. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for clarifying that. So if no one is using this, this is something I didn't know about for literally before a month ago. I didn't even know it existed. So let's jump in. So copywriting software. There is now software that you can use that is available on the internet that helps you with all of these things. And I'm going to show you this in greater detail. But if any of you are doing social media, any of you doing social media, you're putting posts on Facebook, Instagram, Google, LinkedIn, AI can help you with that copy. Websites, if you're building copy for your websites, landing pages, you're trying to come up with ideas for your blogs, outlines for your blogs, you can get ideas directly from AI. Emails. I know that if you're doing any email marketing as part of your business, that subject line is key. So you've got to make that engaging. I really put a lot of effort in my emails. I don't know if they're resonating with you, but I put a lot of effort into the subject lines of my emails. Well, guess what? You can use AI and it can go out there and help you figure out what is the best subject line. There's other things like I think it's headline checker that you can use something like that as well. But you can use this for subject lines for emails, thank you note copy, follow up copy, and then as it relates to sales copy. I gave some examples here. I'm not going to get too into it, but let's keep going here. So these are the three platforms that I'm familiar with. There's probably others. The one I've been playing with a lot is copy.ai. I'll probably be moving to copysmith.ai after my free trial is over, and I'll explain why that is. It'll be pretty apparent when you start seeing some of the prices of these platforms. But let's jump in. Just quick check. If anyone has any questions about copywriting or AI, throw it in the chat. Let me know, and happy to kind of field those as we go through here. So here's Copy AI. Again, the URL is Copy AI. And if we go in here, you'll kind of see some of the pricing. Right now, I'm in a free trial. You could try this for 7 days for free and see what it's like. If you have something you're working on right now, great to use. I'll show you some examples. The kind of the entry level is $35 a month. That to me, that's not exactly cheap. So kind of has me swaying to some other platforms, but see which one works the best for you. So these are some of the features and some of the different areas that you can create content for right in this platform. You see social media, you see websites, email. There's some redundancies here in this slide. Don't know why that happened. A lot of brainstorming tools. I think that's great if you're just kind of have writer's block. You don't know what to write a blog about. You don't know what kind of information to put on a web page or help with a piece of ad copy. This could give you just what you need to get you unstuck. So let me show you how I used this recently as it related to a Facebook ad campaign I was working on. And let me jump to my pen here so you can see what I'm doing. So this is right here. You can see you enter either a product or brand name. So I'm working with a laser hair removal client. So that was the product that I put in. And then this was the description. So I'm looking for help with the copy that you're going to see when you see this Facebook ad. And so I put in basically the copy I'd come up with. And there's some targeting abilities here. So this is specifically, I actually had this done. I had my client do this for me. My back is looking awesome. So for those of you who are curious. Okay. So men, this was targeted for men. Good question about the copywriting restrictions, Michael. I believe that there are no copy because it's actually making organic copy on the fly. It's not. So this is, and let's make this clear. From what I understand about these platforms, it's not out there and saying, "Hey, here's this Facebook ad that somebody else did about laser hair removal for men, and I'm going to give it to you, and now you use it." I think as relates to copywriting, it is helping you create completely original copy based on how it aggregates all this content. Now, me personally, as it relates to this, and this goes to your question, Michael, is I use it as a stepping stone for me. So I'll take, and I'll show you here. So let me just finish on this page here. So I have a 50 off percent promotion. I threw that in as well. These are all different fields that you can put data into. And then let's go to, let me clear this and let's go to the next slide. here. And what you'll see is this is what it gave back. And these are only a small subset of the different copy. And I'll just, you see a whole bunch of them here that it came up with based on what I gave it as a starting point, based on what it found out on the internet and aggregated based on what I'm looking to do. So you might find that the results that it gives you, these suggestions it comes back with, might not be perfect for you, but it might give you an idea or give you a piece of copy that you want to integrate in it. That's how I used it. And you can over here, if you like a particular response that it gave you, you can click this make more, and it will give you more types of copy like that one. So I hope this is making sense. I hope this answered your question, Michael. But it's really powerful and it's super fast. I mean, literally 30 seconds later, it's coming back with all these suggestions. So let's continue with the slides. So let's move to the next one. Copysmith.ai is another product, very similar, uses AI for copywriting. And let's take a look at that. So here, I think there is a free, you can do a free trial. I forget how long it is. I think they give you a certain number of credits. I did actually do this. I think they give you 10 credits to start. And I'll show you something I did in there. Um, and so you can get into this, you get access. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, folks. Let's get back to my pen. So you can get involved in this. You start using this for, if you're in the paid program, for as little as $19 a month, which is half of what Copy.ai is. Okay, so let's look at some of the examples that I have from that. So you can see here, I'm going to show some of the slides, and you'll see a lot of recurring topics that they cover. So this is all about ads. As you can see here, Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads can help you with any area that has copy. You also, brainstorming, I talked about that in Copy AI. You have lots, if you're doing a FAQ piece of content, you get ideas here for that. What else? You have headlines, captions. I mean, if you're trying to attention, interest, desire, and action. I've never actually seen this before, but that's pretty cool. So lots of ideas there. Then you have these others. This is coming up with lists and events and copy for emails, etc. There's just a plethora of options available to you. So here's again an example I did. This is a blog that I was thinking about. So I'm big on lead generation. That's a lot of my focus here. So I put in as my idea lead generation, and I put in this keyword phrase, scale business using lead generation. And what you'll see here is already you'll see the result on the right here. These are two examples that it came up with, and these were just, it's a blog idea, so it's not writing the full blog. For those of you who are blogging, this gave just the idea and the genesis, and I think it can help you at least outline a blog. But this is what it gave back, and this was just a great, and there's more than what I'm showing on the screen, but this is a great starting place for if you want to, if you're looking for inspiration for what kind of content to create. All right, let's continue. So, third one, headline.com. This is another platform out there. Again, these are 3 different platforms that are available that do AI. And let's just kind of look here. This one, a little pricey. The first one I showed you was 39. Second one I showed you was 19. This one's $59 a month. That's a lot. I mean, granted, they're giving you 1,500 credits a month. This is really for someone who's doing a lot of content creation on a monthly basis. You're doing a lot of email marketing. You're doing a lot of social content. You're doing a lot of, blogging or creating content for your website. I didn't even try this because, frankly, for me, $60 a month for this tool seems a little rich for my blood. I'm not creating that much content, but $19. I think that's certainly reasonable. Again, with this particular platform, um, here are some of the features of any of this. And if you can't see this, if you need me to get you the slides so you can see this closer, just go to these websites and check them out personally. But these are some of the different features that are available in this platform. It seemed to me that this one was more expensive and didn't have as many types of topics available. So here is an example. Again, this was actually, this is not correct here. This was this should be a Facebook ad copy. So this was me trying again. I thought I'd do it a little bit different again. If you remember in the first exam, I think it was the first example, I was doing the laser hair removal for men on Long Island. And so again, here I put in, I just wanted to kind of compare the same topics and information and see how one platform did compared to the other. So again, what's interesting here is you can, and let me go to my pen real quick, is you can choose the tone. Now, I didn't see this in any of the other platforms, but you can kind of dictate what kind of style you want the writing in. If you want it to be silly or comical or serious or dramatic, you have some ability to control that. If you're doing multiple languages, you have that option as well. But again, I put, men with back hair product, laser hair removal, again, put in the same copy. And you can see some of the answers here. Some of them were pretty short. I was kind of surprised by this. And honestly, I didn't seem to think that this was any better than any of the others. Actually, I thought it was not as good. I think if I were to, excuse me, recommend one, I would probably decide either between I would decide either between copy.ai, the first one I showed you. Again, that's you're talking about $35 a month, or I would look seriously at Copysmith again at $19 a month because you can get 50 credits. So what else do I have to share with you about this? I think that was pretty much the extent of what I wanted to go into. I'm going to go to my last slide here again. If you're new to Fix It Friday, again, I try to give as much value as I can to business owners, helping them with their marketing. I think this is a great tool that you can use. If you're not following Social Proof on Facebook, please do so that you get notified when we go live, like we're going today. Uh, if you want to submit a campaign, if you're doing any kind of email marketing, digital advertising, you did a landing page, or something just doesn't seem like it's working well, please submit it to me. You can reach out to me. I got my email address right here on the screen. It's actually being blocked by my image. I apologize for that. I can't even move it, but it's David at socialprooflocal.com. Let me go back to the main screen here. So, be sure to like my Facebook page. This video will post on my Facebook business page. It will post on LinkedIn. It will post on YouTube. So if you want to watch it again, if I went too fast for you, let me, you can see it again there. Oh, we got some questions. So I want to go to questions now, which is great. Bruce asked, is there a headline AI tool that is free with a free trial? So I believe every single one of the platforms I showed today, Bruce, has a free trial. I did a free trial for copy.ai. They give you a 7-day window to try it, and you could totally do headlines for that. And that could be, it depends what kind of headline you're talking about. If you're talking about a Facebook ad, you could do a headline there. I know you do a lot of blogging. You can do a title for your blog as well. So that's available in the copy. What was the second one I shared with you? This one here, Copysmith. You also have a free example, a free membership, and I think they basically give you, I think, 10 credits. So every time you ask the software to come up with copy for you, it uses 1 credit. So you can try it 10 times and see if you like it. So hopefully that answers your question, Bruce. What else does everyone have? I'm just curious by those people who are live here on the call with me on Fix It Friday. Just curious. Tell me, what do you think about this? I know you're not seeing it interactive, and I can go into a platform if you wanted me to, but does this like just totally open your eyes to like new possibilities for your business? Tell me what you think. And if you have a question, also post it in here. I'd appreciate that. And if you're watching this after the fact and you have questions, just post it in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Let's see what we got here. Excellent, Robin. Love to see you. Love to seeing you here. Yeah, it's really interesting. I mean, literally, I didn't know this existed, and just think how much time this can save you, and help you with just when you have that writer's block and you don't know what to write about. It's really powerful. Is it perfect? No, I don't think it's perfect, but I think this technology is going to evolve. And if you can be integrating AI more in your business, whether it's your copywriting, whether it's your sales funnels, whether it's your email marketing, whether it's your CRM, it just gives you the ability to just do more and just be efficient. I was just working with a client. I actually just launched this Facebook ad campaign last night, 6 o'clock at night. I launched it, and by 11:30 at night that night, I was already getting leads. And I think some of that has to do with some of the copy that came from using this tool. So I really encourage it. What do we got? So, what about full blog copy AI generation? Are we not there yet? I didn't see that, Michael. Again, I only spent a little bit of time kind of in that. I did actually create a landing page. It was a very simple landing page using one of these tools that actually created the headline and a paragraph of copy. And I could go even further down with doing bullet lists. So I guess potentially, but I think it does it in a segmented way. And you could probably do it bits and pieces. And depending which platform you get and your credits and so forth, it might be more costly to do it that way. But you could find content about certain talking points that are in your blog, and then you could compile them together and kind of seam it together. But I don't think you could just put some keywords in and 30 seconds later you have a blog article that you're comfortable putting out there. I don't think it's there, but I bet it's going to be coming. And I would just encourage all of you to just go out to these platforms and just try it. I used it. I tried it. I immediately used it on a project yesterday, and I'm already seeing results. So hopefully that inspires you. What else do we have? Yeah, we aren't perfect either. Yeah, my copy definitely is always evolving. I think we're never really looking for perfection, but to get a tool like this that can help you with your I can't even say the word, your iterative process, I think is invaluable because if you have an ad and it's not working, and I've even shared in other Fix It Fridays where go and look at what your competition are doing as Facebook ads. You can see what other people are using as ads. Use that as inspiration as well. So you don't necessarily have to use AI exclusively. It's just another tool in your tool belt, and I think you all find it helpful. Uh, Excellent. Stacy says we're going to try it today on a new campaign. Fantastic. I'd love to hear how that works out for you. And use the free trial and get some benefits right away, and it doesn't cost you anything. So it's 11:24. We still have a couple minutes left. If anyone has anything else they want to ask, it doesn't have to be about AI. It could be about video. It could be about lead generation. Actually, Stacy, I'll hit you up with another question. What kind of campaign are you trying to run? So my cousin Stacy has a glass making business in, I think it's Morristown, New Jersey. Phenomenal business. I loved doing some of the glass work there. Very creative. So if you're ever in that area of New Jersey, definitely check it out. Hopefully I had the right town there. But Stacy, tell me what kind of campaign you're planning on running today. Let's see if she's still here. Don't know if she's still here. She hasn't posted yet. If anyone else has any other questions, I'm here for you. Otherwise, we'll be doing another one of these in 2 weeks. Hopefully, we'll have a campaign to look at. If I don't find someone else's, I'm happy to share one of my campaigns. If no one else has, we are pushing out our Easter crafts. Okay, is that a Facebook ad campaign, Stacy? Do 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 do. Glassworks Studios, Morristown. What kind of campaign you doing, Stacy? Which platform you using? I don't know if there's a delay between the messages that come into me and what you guys are doing out there. So if I miss it, we'll miss it. But I want to thank everyone who joined me here today. Michael, Bruce, Robin, Stacy, Facebook, website, and email. So definitely going to help you on Facebook. So again, thank you all for joining me here live. I know you have many other places you could be here on a Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thanks again for joining me, and I wish you all the best with your digital marketing. And please join me for another episode of Fix It Friday. Have any questions? If I could be of any service to you, just reach out to me. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for coming, and I'll catch you in the next Fix It Friday.